Hello and welcome to the 16th episode of Lost Art of Conversations with your host Joe
and Paul.
Before we start, let's make sure everyone knows where to find us on social media. You can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Lost Art of Conversations and on Twitter at Lost Art of Convo. You can also search us by our podcast name wherever you listen to your podcasts and on YouTube. Just remember to follow us and subscribe so that you can get instant notification when a new episode drops. Today's episode is titled Maybe I Won't.
The opposite.
It's
of
opposite.
episode number
one. Yeah, so episode 1 was titled Maybe I Will because, we had an ongoing joke about just doing
things. Say something difficult. Say maybe I will.
Yeah, maybe I will. Right? Like this is just something that we basically just would say to each other in random conversation. Hey, Paul, did you see YouTube or did you see the news or did you see whatever? This guy made $1 million doing this. And then we're like, oh, maybe can't we do that?
Why not? Maybe we will.
Yeah, exactly.
That was it.
And I think
we tried.
we made jokes about it and stuff like that, right? But at the end of the day, I think we did kind of take a serious note though when it came to that episode because we did talk about having a positive mindset.
That's right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because it's all about doing things you wouldn't normally do.
Yeah.
So it's try something. Maybe I will do it. Maybe I'll try it. Maybe motivation, something like that.
Yeah, having the next thing you want to try that's different, right. Having something to look forward to, etc. But with that being said, sometimes I wonder, is there something Paul wouldn't want to try?
Or you?
Yeah. Right? Because obviously there's things that we either were freaked out about, whatever. Joking aside, my kids always make fun of me because they're like, Dad, if we give you $1,000, would you eat an olive?
I was just gonna say that. Would you eat an olive?
I don't think I would.
What? It's not that bad. They're good, actually. Is it the vinegar? The vinegary flavor? The
sliminess? I would probably throw up.
What?
On the spot.
I'm gonna give you an olive. I'm gonna give you an olive paste.
So we're gonna have a future episode. Not with olives, but we're gonna have a future episode where I think we try some stuff on the podcast.
That would be yes.
I want to try those crazy ghost pepper chips.
Oh yeah,
and just see
you know what I saw actually?
Instant reaction.
I saw there was a guy on YouTube.
Yeah,
where he had this box, and it was a black colored box, and it was a fire thing on it, or a skull or something.
Yeah,
and you open it up, and there's one chip.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be the hottest chip in the world.
But why?
And the guy ate it.
Yeah.
And he was he couldn't do it.
He's done.
He was on the floor crying. Yeah. He was drinking milk, eating bread. He was just red.
Yeah.
That was not good.
No,
but we're going to try something.
No, I would try something
similar, but not really.
No, I would try something that's just a challenge that you could do, but I'm not gonna put my health at risk.
No.
That's stupid.
Yeah, that's stupid. We'll try different things.
Yeah,
But that's for another episode.
Yeah. So we came up with a list of 10 things to discuss, and it'll be interesting to see what our take is on it. Could be honest with you, looking at this list, I'd say that there's probably. I would estimate there's about 5 to 6 things at least that I don't think Paul would do personally, and I think a lot of these I wouldn't do. But it'll be interesting just to have a conversation. So the first thing on the list is skydive.
Yeah.
What's your take on it, Paul?
I say to myself, you know what? It's not. I would do it. It's not bad, but you know what? I think I went somewhere one time where people were skydiving.
Yeah.
We were doing something else in this park or something, and people were skydiving there. And they were training, getting their suits on, their safety gear, and all that stuff. And I'm just like, no, that's honestly I would freak out, to be honest. Imagine first of all the plane itself, the little diving plane, it's I don't know, it's not a Cessna, but similar to that kind of thing. It's I don't know, man. Just a plane freaks me out on in that case.
So for you, it's just the whole experience in general.
I'd probably go up there and then be like, I don't know. I'm worried the thing's not gonna open.
Oh, and that's the thing.
Yeah,
that's my big thing.
The parachute, man.
If someone could tell me with 100% certainty, because it's not 100%.
No, it's not. And you sign a waiver.
Okay.
Right?
That it would open.
Yeah.
Then I would do it.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, because I actually I'm not really scared of heights.
No, me
I'm
either,
pretty
no.
whatever, and it would be a cool experience, whatever. But to leave that to chance, that there was that chance that it doesn't.
It's quotation safe, but not 100% guaranteed. Nothing is.
Yeah.
Not even flying up in the plane.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying
it's funny. People are worried more about the dive than the actual plane flight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I don't know. I guess my thing is that my fear isn't the skydiving itself. It's not like the experience. It's not. It's the safety of it.
See. You know when people talk about fear and all that.
Yeah.
Overcoming fears. Maybe it's more like not the life and death fear, more of the hypothetical fears that you make up in your mind.
Yeah.
But that's kind of it's a fear. But that's like life and death kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, if the parachute doesn't open, and I know they say they have backups and this and that, but
okay, if you're
run out of backups.
Okay, but if you're like the army or something, and they make you do it, and everybody's doing it, then you're just gonna probably do it.
No, I know, but to choose to do something that, if it doesn't work, you die.
It's kind of freaky, to be honest.
Yeah, I just
exactly like a life or death situation.
Yeah,
yeah, no, I don't know.
Like nobody.
Willingly.
Okay, okay, don't get me wrong. We make those decisions daily all the time.
Yeah.
But we just don't know that.
Okay.
Right? Like, for example, like the glance over to something while you're driving, that increase your risk of dying maybe by
true.
2%, 5%.
How about you're on your phone in the car?
Yeah.
You don't know
do that.
where you've driven the last 10 minutes.
Yeah. Right? Even just even if you're on speakerphone in your car and you're in an aggressive conversation with someone,
you don't remember
you're
where you're
emotional,
going.
whatever, right? That is probably just as, if not more dangerous than that. But the difference is that you're openly going into that situation knowing that there's a chance.
Yeah.
And I can't do that.
No. It's not the same as like zip lining.
No. But why isn't it? Because of the cords?
Yeah. You're attached to something.
Yes, yeah. That's what it is. It's your attached.
In skydiving, you're jumping into air.
That's it.
It's, you're falling towards the earth at terminal velocity after.
Yeah, no, it's... I'm kind of shaking just thinking about it.
Do you reach terminal velocity when you jump?
I don't even know what terminal velocity is.
It's when the rate you're falling at.
Yeah.
Or okay, don't quote me on this. I forgot already. It's the speed or the rate at which you're falling at. The acceleration stops, and you're like falling at the same rate of gravity is pushing up. I don't remember the formula right now, but
it sounds like
when you can't go any faster.
It sounds like something Paul likes to do is make shit up.
It's that time of day where I can't think straight. So that's what it is.
Okay, so skydiving, I think we both agree, not exactly on our list of maybe I wills. What about whitewater rafting?
I'd do that. Yeah, that I would do.
I wouldn't.
No. That's more like, okay, it's dangerous because of like how bad are the rapids,
I mean, Paul,
you could fly out of the boat.
It's not your bathtub, Paul.
No, but I would do that.
You know what my thing is that
instructor.
if you're going whitewater rafting, it's likely you're going on something that's aggressive enough that it's considered exciting, but
you're on the ground essentially. You're in water, but you're on earth.
What do you mean? You can drown.
Well, you got your what's it called? Your life vest and stuff.
So are you jumping into Niagara Falls with that life vest?
Yeah, but that's going over falls now.
Yeah, okay, but
you're not going to go over falls.
Yeah, okay, but have you seen some of the whitewater rafting?
So that was my question. So, what are the extreme? Is the extent of these rapids?
Okay,
how bad are they?
This isn't like at your cottage, Paul.
Yeah, well, there's no rapids there. It's like serene kind of thing. But no rapids. I would go as a beginner rapids. If it's like something rough, like crazy, no.
Yeah.
So
maybe
the
beginner.
Olympics.
Yeah,
I wouldn't do that. That's crazy.
There's no way I would do that.
Yeah, that's nuts.
First of all, I'm not a strong swimmer. Okay, and whether I have a life jacket or not, right? like
But you can still get pinned under.
That's what I'm saying. But the other thing too is like I got a big head, and
maybe
so
it'll float.
no, but I'm saying if this head hits a rock,
oh yeah, well that's a bursting situation.
right? Because that's one of the issues too, right?
Yeah, well,
like
the
think
rock,
about it. When we went,
the whole point is the rocks.
Like when we went to your cottage, right? You were worried at times about going to uncharted waters because of like
hitting
rocks
a rock in the
and
water,
stuff like that, because it could cause, or you get lost, whatever, right? So like that's like where there's more civilization.
Yeah, I know.
What about in the white water?
Well, if you're alone in the middle of nowhere where you don't know where you are and you're on rapids, that would be like, unless it's like you have to because you gotta cross the river or whatever. That's a different story. I guess life and death kind of thing. Yeah. You got to do it or you won't survive. Well, then do it.
Okay, so I guess you convinced me a little bit that like it depends really on the situation. So if it's a little bit more like I don't know, the water isn't as rough, then I'd probably maybe try it. I'd want to be with somebody who knows what they're doing.
Is it a raft you're going on or a kayak? Because there's the two different kinds of things, right?
I wrote down rafting, but I mean, I guess
rafting is a little bigger. You have more people on board.
Maybe there's more people.
More people to help you if you
that's
fly
true.
off, right?
I you know what, man? Like I think like I'm scared to kayak normal.
Well, that's
like I'll flip over that bad boy.
We went kayaking one time. Remember where was it, Jamaica?
Paul.
I was in pain in 5 minutes. How are we that?
Like we're pretty in shape. Like okay, we're not like amazing shape, but like we're decent shape.
Like, as soon as I got on, like 5 minutes, I'm like, okay, we gotta go back.
Like I felt ridiculous.
What was that? Our hips were hurting.
You know what? I think it was all the extra food we ate.
You know, it was all the jerk chicken, man.
Yeah, all that jerk chicken.
Holy.
But like my legs were I'm like, what's going on with my legs?
Yeah,
I think the angle that we were sitting, I don't know what it was.
It must have been like something angled.
Yeah.
Because not used to that kind of legs at your chest kind of thing.
All right, so the third one, this one I don't know if Paul would do. Okay. The third one is hold the snake.
Okay, is it venomous? Right, I would hold a regular snake. I have held a snake.
Okay, but like not reptilia snake.
What?
Like let's say
like a boa.
Yeah, like I don't know,
I've held a boa.
Some big ASS snake.
I've held a boa.
Yeah?
Yeah, like in class, like you go to class and there's like showing the zoo guy comes in.
Their boa.
Not sure. I'll show it down. How big's your bowl? That's another podcast.
Yeah. I okay, so you've gone. They have these shows.
It's like a venomous, no.
Venomous, no, for sure.
No way.
But like
a snake by myself, maybe not. If somebody was giving it to me as like a zookeeper that says, okay, here, hold this or whatever, then yeah, maybe I would do that. But other than that, like I wouldn't pick one up in the wild.
No, in the wild,
I've seen garter snakes around here. I wouldn't pick it up.
I'm grossed out by snakes though.
Yeah, they're kind of
the mere touch of them.
They're like, it's like a rubbery, slimy, rubbery type of skin.
It's wet.
Yeah.
But
I don't know, man.
I don't know what the obsession is around like touching things you don't need to touch.
Wait, wasn't that one episode we did with texture or something?
Yeah. But I'm just saying, right? like I like everyone's, you go feel this. But why? Why do I have to feel?
Why do you have to feel it?
Yeah,
because I said so.
Why can't I just look at it from a distance?
Why can't I think about what it feels like?
Yeah, why can't I just observe?
That's right.
Right?
Observation is
I'd like to observe first, make a decision on whether I want to feel that snake.
That's right.
But you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So holding a snake, to me, I just, it doesn't interest me. Like, I know there's people that want to like, oh, let's go pet an alligator.
So before I don't really fish, but I have gone a few times and I never wanted to touch those worm things.
Yeah.
Right? The bait.
You mean worms?
Worm things. But now I do. And I like rip them apart now, but it's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
But even like, how about touching raw chicken?
Raw chicken's disgusting.
It's disgusting. It's slimy, sticky, and I hated it. But now I do it.
Yeah,
I just do it. I'm
too.
like, whatever.
It has.
It's gross.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It has taken away from my how much I enjoy chicken though, because I think about it now.
I don't think about it. When it's cooked, it's done.
No, I still think about it.
It's for me.
There's a sliminess, like chicken juice. It's disgusting.
Oh, I'm getting goosebumps.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
So gross.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Right?
Meat juice is no different, but
What?
it seems different.
But why is
No different. It is different, but it's no different in the sense that it's still like the blood of the friggin' animal.
I know, but why is chicken juice more disgusting than meat juice?
It just because we've been trained to say this salmonella.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, but it's also slimy and sticky.
It's slimier.
Yeah, meat is not slimy. It's just blood.
Yeah.
Right, but chickens, like, they do something to those chickens, man.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
The chicken is
pump it
like
with something.
Touching chicken is raw chicken is pretty.
I try
disgusting.
not to, but then it's like, how are you gonna take them apart if they're frozen?
No, how do you? You have to.
No, you got to do it.
Right. Right. The thing is, when I let it defrost, and then sometimes you go to take it out of the container that it was in, and like there's like that residue chicken juice.
Oh, God,
it's disgusting.
I gotta throw up right now.
I know.
Even if it gets,
you know what's funny? Paul wanted to be a surgeon. He can't even think about chicken juice.
That's different than chicken.
What about
juice?
Human juice?
Yeah, you know what? That's kind of.
It's pretty disgusting, Paul. Liquids of any kind.
That's why
liquids.
I didn't become a doctor.
Yeah, exactly.
The blood.
Okay, so we just went from holding a snake to chicken juice. I don't even know how.
Because they're gross things to touch.
Yeah, they're gross things to touch.
Yeah.
I think the next one you would do, but I wouldn't.
Okay, what is it?
Ski jumping.
Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah, because you're a winter guy.
I've kind of done it before.
Yeah, but now like because of an accident.
Yeah, it was an
Like,
accident. No, I was snowboarding. I was going down a hill.
Paul, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you about an experience I had skiing. It's like it was like I think it was like grade 8 or something.
Okay.
Right, and it was at Hockley Valley Resort.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so one of like the beginner hills is like pretty close to like one of the chalets, right?
Okay, yeah.
And I was in grade 8, whatever, learning to ski, whatever. I was actually surprised my parents even let me go. they're so Italian. They'd be like, "Whoa, what are you gonna go downhill for?" So anyway, so I went skiing, and like I was going down this hill, and I completely like lost my balance, and at one point like one of my skis like went up in the air, and I did almost like a 360. And God. I landed on my other ski, and like I landed it, and I kept skiing, and people thought I did it on purpose.
Yeah, right.
And they're like, somebody said it. They're like, "Wow, awesome. That was amazing." And I'm like,
awesome.
Yeah, I was.
But you weren't hurt or anything?
No, I wasn't hurt. But like, it was messed up. It was by fluke that I twisted and turned and somehow landed this kind of like almost jump.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah.
I like a lot of schools don't do ski trips anymore because there's so many accidents that have happened.
Well, yeah, it's dangerous, right? If you don't know what you're doing.
Just regular skiing is.
Well, even snowboarding is worse.
Yeah,
you can't even stand up.
Yeah,
if you don't know how to do it. I mean,
so
beginner.
I'm like ski jumping. Like I guess what I'm gonna say to you, Paul, unless like you did an accident or whatever. But like if you're going and doing a ski jump, right? Like how do you do you think you'd be able to land it?
Ski jumping is that long downhill thing, and then you jump and then you just float.
Yeah,
it's pretty freaking scary. It's intimidating. Like I saw a video of it.
And they got their skis like poking
up. And if you don't do it right, you'll catch the wind.
Yeah,
friction, and you're done.
Yeah.
But I saw a video of a guy from a first person point of view, and he was going on the ski lift. It's like it's more than 45 degrees, man.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
It is.
Yeah. So I think I would change my mind.
I'm just saying. Like,
I think I would go on a small one.
I think what you thought at first was like jumping over little jumps.
That's what I thought. No, I said okay, ski jump maybe a little bit bigger, or whatever, because I've done a little bit of those. But ski jump like that, no, I don't know. Actually, Hockley Valley, you mentioned that's where I chipped my tooth. I went off a jump.
Did you?
I landed and chipped my tooth. It's still chipped.
It's probably the same hill where I did that.
Maybe it is.
Dance.
Maybe it is.
I call it the ski dance.
Yeah, maybe it is.
The next one's kind of interesting. It's a little bit different. I laugh about it because like I like to watch movies related to this.
Okay.
Right. I think it's interesting. It's kind of cool. Even like people who do this like real, not even just a movie, like where they actually go and film themselves doing this.
Okay.
Would you ever chase a storm? Like
that's tough because you think like, oh, it's nothing.
Yeah.
Right, but then it's like look at the hurricanes.
Yeah.
Like you can't do it, man.
But like a tornado.
Yeah, like Twister, that movie, right?
Like people do this.
They do it for a living.
Not for a living.
They do to study tornadoes.
They're not making much money.
They gotta go to like Texas or something. But
hey, I think
they have tornadoes.
Hey guys, I think there's a gust of wind. Let's get our instruments.
And like, oh no, it's not.
Yeah.
I would stay at
tornadoes are cool. If
you never know which direction it can change. I think maybe you can predict it.
Yeah.
But that's pretty scary crap, and it'll come at you faster than you think.
Yeah.
Like you're thinking like, oh, and then it's like, let's say a tornado. I've seen somewhere that was like massive, right?
Yeah.
Where you can't tell the scale of it, and then you can't run away from it.
I know. I guess that's what I'm trying to say is that like in the moment, depending on how extreme it looks, like there's been times where like I'm driving the car, for example, right, and like I look over into the distance and it's like the sky's turning a different color.
Like it turns like a black.
Holy
and you're
crap,
like,
that's crazy. Like imagine what's going on right now. Or like all of a sudden there's like downpour of rain. Or like we had that crazy storm while you guys were in Barbados.
I heard.
Like I remember telling you about it. I sent you pictures too. Like in Kleinberg, trees were ripped out of there.
That's right. Yeah.
And I'm like, I remember that thing came down out of nowhere.
That's nuts, though. I don't know how that happened all of a
sudden.
And
like being inside and watching it, I was like, wow, this is crazy. It's pretty cool, whatever. But then like you see the damage it created in certain areas, and it's like,
and that was like nothing compared to like a hurricane.
I know. Right? So what would happen? Like if you're actually chasing the eye of a storm?
Yeah, you're nuts, to be honest. Like I don't know. I think they could do that now with like drones rather than people.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Right? You just fly a drone. Okay, whatever. It's done. But
so you wouldn't contemplate it?
Nah, it didn't even cross my mind, to be honest. And even when you like watch the movies like Twist or whatever, I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
because I know better.
Yeah.
I know better.
Yeah.
So,
Paul, would you do anything involving a bull?
A bull? Like what?
A bull. Like, would you ride a bull? Would you go to those stupid like running of the bulls in Spain? Like, would you
watch it? Maybe
to watch on TV. Okay, anybody.
No, to watch in Spain, I would do it. But to be like a matador, no.
Like,
I couldn't wear the tights.
Paul, you want to be a matador?
I couldn't wear the tights.
No, but I guess what I'm trying to say is that okay. So like, have you ever encountered a bull? Because I have.
A bull?
A bull.
Where?
My grandparents had a farm.
Yeah, but a bull?
In Canada, and they had a bull.
Aren't they like rare to find a bull somewhere?
What do you mean? It's
like
a bull male
with horns.
Cow.
Yeah, but with horns? A bull with
it's
horns.
It's a bull, Paul.
Like one of those things you
no,
the matador
it
goes
didn't
like
have
bull?
No, it didn't have the horns. It was dehorned.
But it was a bull.
It was a bull.
Was it black?
Well, why does a bull have to be black?
Because that's what they are.
No, we're talking about it could be red, it could be anything.
Red bulls. We're not talking cartoons, are we?
Paul. Oh my God, you're such a city boy, man.
So you actually had a bull.
Okay, so my grandparents had a bull. Okay. And
I've seen a bull at a fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was
it red?
Okay. We saw. Okay. There was a bull. Okay. My grandparents had a bull.
Yeah.
And one time, I remember my grandfather was saying, like, you got to watch out when you go into this field, whatever, because it's not just cows, there's also a bull. Okay. And once I remember I went into the field and I started freaking out because I forgot about the fact that there's a bull.
Oh, man.
And I looked over and you can tell the difference
between a cow and a bull.
Yeah. Like it's a distinct.
How old were you?
What?
How old?
I was probably like 10, 11 years old.
Oh man, yeah, I would have freaked out.
So then I jumped over that fence and went back.
No kidding, man.
It was like
if it stares at you, you're done.
Oh, it was turning around.
Oh, yeah.
It was kind of far away.
Were you wearing red?
It was like.
Were you wearing your Puma shirt?
I think you know what? I think that all that like okay, look, it wasn't like okay, it was a bull, but at the end of the day, it's a bull that's on a farm. So I think the temperament's going to be different.
Which is dehorned as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But it's still it's pretty scary.
So you couldn't grab the bull by the horns.
You couldn't. Okay, like confrontations with animals, like being on the topic. Today I was walking.
I fight my dog all the time.
Oh no, this morning I was walking Milo. It was like 4:45 in the morning.
Your dog is a horse, by the way.
What?
Your dog is a horse. It's massive.
He is a horse.
He's huge.
He's a dog, but he's a horse. No, but I was walking Milo, and we came across, like, as we were walking, all of a sudden there was like I saw that he was alert,
Okay.
right? Like, and I'm like, okay, something's going on. I thought maybe like there's a rabbit,
Yeah.
or something, because when he sees rabbits, it's over.
It's-
Right? Like
Did
get
he
ready.
chase them?
He's gonna rip your arm off.
Come on.
Yeah, he'll go nuts.
God.
He killed 2 birds and brought them to my feet once.
Wow.
But yeah,
Really?
yeah.
It's a rough
So-
dog.
Here's the thing. He's alert. He's looking around, and I look over, and I look right into the face of a fox
No, really.
in Schaumburg, just over
Wow.
there, like in the.
Tell me he
subdivision.
bolted the dog.
The
dog.
dog was staring it down, and the thing is I was telling Josie about it, and she's like, "How tall was the fox?" Because some of these foxes, they're getting together with coyotes to
Oh
make
my God.
hybrids.
No.
Yeah,
Holy
right.
crap.
Because it wasn't like short, like it wasn't
Bigger.
short.
It was a coyote then.
It was a fox.
It was red.
But it was like,
Red?
yeah, it was red. It was
Oh,
a
so
fox.
it's a fox.
You could tell it was a fox,
Yeah.
but it may have like been like a combo because of the height,
Wow.
right? But anyways, it was freaky because
No kidding.
all of a sudden it just started running across the street towards us, but then it
No.
detoured to the side. But like
Really?
it was kind of freaky. But then this is what I was thinking about though. I never really thought about this, but like what could happen if you encounter a fox?
I think they're scared of us.
Like generally, right?
Yeah,
I
I
would
think
say
they'll
it's the
run away.
coyotes that are the ones that you
Coyotes,
have
they
to worry
probably
about.
don't care as much. They'll come close to you.
Yeah, coyotes don't
Yeah.
have fear.
Less, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because they're like, okay, they're all predators, right?
Yeah.
But the fox, they just want to mind their own
Okay, no,
business
but I
unless
guess what
you
I'm trying to
screw
say
them.
is that like,
Screw with them.
what kind of damage can a fox do to you?
Oh, to rip your face off. It's a
Can it?
fox, man. Yeah,
Yeah, but, like, I
it's a
mean-
it's a carnivore. It rips apart animals.
Okay, but what I'm trying to say is that like,
If it's hungry and rabid,
yeah,
rabid,
right, right.
it will screw you up, man.
Yeah, like it's not like you
It'll
can't
fight
just-
with the dog.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like it's not like I could just like slap it in the face and be like,
No,
get away
not
from me.
I don't think you could even pet it.
I'm not gonna pet a fox, Paul.
No, but if it was angry and your dog went after it, I think they would have a bad fight,
Yeah.
like a teeth.
See, I was when I was telling this story, I
digging
expected
fight.
Paul to stop and say, "Joe, what did the fox say?"
What did the fox say?
I know, I expected that, but no. So like, I know it's off topic, but like that fox kind of like it kind of freaked me out a little bit.
I've seen foxes before, but in the
because I didn't
distance.
expect it.
Yeah. Well, how close was it to you?
Paul, it was like it's across the street from me.
Oh, so a good distance.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
decent
still, like
distance.
enough to like.
It's
is
fast
that guy gonna
enough
come
that it
over
could
here?
get to me in a second.
Oh yeah.
Right, that thing sped out.
Like
it
you
was
had
crazy.
your dog.
What?
Like you had Milo.
Yeah, but what would? But like,
At least it would
I
have
was
fended
thinking
it
about,
off.
Like my dog, like, wouldn't the fox like mess up my dog?
I don't know if your dog got angry. Maybe.
Like, I think my dog's bigger than the fox.
Yeah, he's a big dog.
Yeah.
Man. My dogs would have eaten my dogs.
Yeah, I know. That's what you gotta
Yeah.
worry about.
Yeah. Well, Coyote took
Yeah.
my old dog
Yeah,
like a
what?
long time ago.
It ate
Yeah,
your
yeah.
dog.
One of my dogs.
Yeah,
We put it outside in the
Yeah.
backyard.
Yeah.
We were on a
Yeah.
acreage
yeah.
kind of house, whatever. And the coyote came right to the back door and took the dog.
Oh my god,
Yeah, little poodle, toy poodle. I swear to God.
that's
It's
crazy.
the middle of winter and we had to go look for it.
Oh my god,
And we didn't find it. But,
Oh.
it is what it is. That was years ago, like 25 years ago.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so let's try another one. What would you? I don't know this about you. I'll be interested to know. Would you get a tattoo?
Never.
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
I don't know. It just doesn't interest me.
It's interest. Is
Yeah,
there
not
fear
that-
of like
No.
hurt or anything like that, or getting sick?
To be
from
honest, I
it,
don't
or-
even think about it. I don't even
Yeah.
think of it.
It's not. You're not. It's just not interested.
No, I don't know. Not really.
I've gone through phases. I went through a phase where like I thought maybe
just me.
about it.
I just wouldn't do it. I don't know.
Yeah.
And not to say it's good or bad
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
I just like, I just don't.
It never
I'm
crossed
very
your mind.
like, I don't want anything on me.
Yeah.
Like it, I'm more like a type A.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, it's gonna. What if they like turned it a little bit incorrectly and they put it on? I'd be
Yeah.
like, I'd freak out the rest of my life. I'd have to take it out. I think that's what it is mostly.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's off center or something. You know what I mean?
So like you're expecting no imperfections.
Well, it's on you forever.
Yeah, I know.
Like you don't want it to be like.
I mean, it's kind of like when you
things
plan.
bother me.
Well, but I mean, I'm saying it's kind of like when you plan your wedding, and only the people who plan the wedding know if like little things go wrong. Right?
Yeah,
like If like nobody's gonna come and look at your.
Yeah, but it's you. It would like, let's say my tablet on the desk here.
Yeah.
If I want to straighten it, I can straighten it.
Yeah.
But the tattoo, you can't. It's done.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the only thing.
I get what you're saying.
Unless you can't see it on yourself, then it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get annoyed at certain things.
Yeah, like but I get it, right? Because like the thing is, so like this is something that's on you forever. It's a big decision, right?
Yeah.
I think people like tend to like make these decisions like really quickly, maybe even sometimes when they're drunk.
Well, that's another story, but
Yeah.
well, I know like I think a friend of mine in high school got them like when whatever a long time ago. And then you start getting more of them because it's like some people like that. Some people just get a little bit and that's it. But like it's just like, oh, I like it. I get another one. So he ended up where like his whole upper body was full after.
That's crazy.
And it was like, whoa, what happened, right? Okay, that's extreme.
Yeah.
But
well, like
a lot of, but you know what? Like I think like 70% of the people these days they get something. Like to remember or something, like their kids' names.
Like okay, so like it's funny. Josie was making fun of me the other day because we were listening to the radio and they were talking about Post Malone.
Yeah, it's on his face, man.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. So she was laughing because I said I don't even know what Post Malone looks like. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't.
Yeah.
Right. So then she showed me a picture of him because they were talking about the fact that he got the initials of his son that was born or something put onto his forehead, and they said like you got to be pretty damn confident of like of yourself and where you are in life to put a tattoo on your face, because like you're going to be encountering people,
or you got to be completely effed up.
Yeah, well, and that's what I was trying to think.
I don't think it's the confident thing.
Yeah, I know. They were trying to put this spin on it, like, okay, because, no, meaning that you're so confident of where you are in life that, like, you know that at no point will you have to care about someone judging you based on what your face looks like.
Until you're not in the music business anymore and you got to get a job. Yeah. And you're like, a deadbeat.
Until your manager rips you off.
That's right. And then you're like, oh. Because these young artists who are like fully tatted, what I wouldn't hire them. Like, if you have a tattoo on your face, that's a little extreme.
Yeah,
I don't know. I've seen a lot of them though. A lot of singers now. It's like all. I think who started with that was like Mike Tyson. I don't know why.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why I always think about Mike Tyson.
I'm sure other people have had it before, but I just think of that because it's like. In Hangover,
I think I just think it's so extreme, right? Like tattooing your face.
I would never. No, your face.
No, I mean you're saying yourself that you don't even want to tattoo regular. Right?
No, your face is kind of like come on,
tattooing your face, like I don't know. That's just like it's there.
I think that's like, I don't know what it is. You want people to see it. You want the attention. I don't know. It's not like you don't care. It's like you want people to see it.
Yeah.
What else could it be? Why else would you do it?
What's the point?
I don't know. And listen, these are my opinions.
Yeah, I know.
People do whatever they want. I
just think I feel like there's no point to it. Like if you like to tattoo and stuff like that, like why not like tattoo it in different parts, whatever. I don't know. I find it weird with the face.
The face is like, I don't know.
Like, do you have to change your like main image that much? Like,
hey man. Who knows the reasons behind it?
Yeah.
And then they always have a story of why, right?
So I think I would. There was a time where I was getting close to getting one. I think it would be something that's more meaningful though. I wouldn't.
That would be like something that's like not gonna change.
Yeah, like my faith, like something like that, or like a cross, or like something like that. Like
even kids' names, like unless they change your name, but their original name is that.
Yeah.
Date of births kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I can remember that also by writing it down.
Exactly.
Or in my mind.
Would you, Paul, would you go vegan?
I've tried it, man.
You would try it, or you have tried it?
I have tried it. It's hard. I've tried it for like 2 days, 3 days.
Yeah.
But then it's like you're starving all the time. It's so hard to get the fullness.
Yeah.
Okay, it might be healthy, fine.
Yeah.
But is it? I think you need that B12 from meat in your body. But they say if you're vegan, you supplement with vitamins.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think too extreme on either way. Like there's a carnivore diet. That's the other extreme.
Yeah, you
right?
were telling me about that once.
That's all meat. Breakfast, lunch,
crazy.
dinner, snack, meat.
But how does anyone justify that being healthy?
I don't know, man. I think you know what? All these extreme diets, man. I think the people who live the longest are like in those countries.
Yeah.
Even I remember, I think on one episode we were talking about these.
Sardinia.
No, it was an Italian place where there's the most centenarians.
Yeah.
And they eat pasta, pizza, whatever, but in moderation.
Yeah, everything's
everything in moderation. They don't overdo it like we do.
Yeah.
In the West here, because we get a pizza, but it's the size of this table.
Yeah.
You know, and we eat it all.
It's extremes.
It's extreme. So a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit. That's it, right? But like to go like fully meat, fully vegetables, I don't know. I think a little bit of everything.
Do you think it's because of the fact that obviously we're used to eating meat? Like if we were growing up in a different situation, or if like maybe from a young age you weren't eating meat, would it be easier? Like I don't know. I was just thinking about that the other day. I'm like, if I was brought up not really as obsessed with like eating like fatina and like all this stuff when I was a kid.
We're obviously trained to eat certain things in our life. Because different cultures we wouldn't eat some things that they would eat. Yeah. It's gross or something, right? Yeah. But like for us, it's like, I don't know, man. I think you'd want to try it anyway. Yeah. If you're like repressed from like, oh, you're never going to eat, you've grown up and all you eat is vegetables, you're going to be like, what does meat taste like? Yeah. Let me try that.
I don't.
But it's not even dairy, though. I don't think I can't even eat dairy.
Yeah, I know. I don't think I'd be able to do
I can't. I try again. I don't think we tried vegan. I think we tried vegetarian because we had dairy. Yeah. Right. So
vegetarian, does that mean you can't eat eggs?
You can.
Because eggs can eat dairy. An issue with you.
Yeah, you can eat.
I gotta look it up. Meat?
It's dairy. It's not meat. What's it meat?
It's almost a chicken.
Chicken's not meat either. It's poultry.
Okay, but it's meat, Paul.
Well, it's a type of meat, I guess.
Okay.
But no, eggs.
Meet me halfway, Paul.
But I think I don't know, man. I think like, we did the vegetarian thing and it was like, but I was eating eggs all the time, cheese.
Yeah.
Because you're like, what else do I eat? That. Yeah, because like.
What else are you going to eat?
What else are you going to eat? And then because you haven't eaten meat in a while, you start eating meat for 20 days in a row. Because you're like, I need to eat this meat.
Like, okay, so for example, there's only so much falafel you can eat.
I had falafel 50 times.
I like falafel.
It's good, but it's like the substance. There's no substance. Again, we're used to it. We're upbringing, right? You want to eat hefty things in certain home-cooked meal, right? Yeah. But like, falafels all the time, man. It's just, if you were to
can you eat pasta fagioli all day, every day? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Yeah, because then it's the other thing. Like you're eating pasta, then, right?
Yeah, and then
that's bad for you too because of the gluten and the
that's
wheat.
The thing, right? It's a mix. It's a variety. Mix.
You gotta like again moderation, right?
Unless like if you've got a real issue with like the actual like slaughtering of animals and stuff like that, maybe that pulls you towards being vegan. But like aside from that, if it's for just like randomness, I'm not sure I could go vegan. Like if I really
it's more for like it's healthy to do it, but there's studies where it's like it's not as healthy as you think. Yeah. Right. So I don't know, man. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, it's funny we were talking about vegan, and now I'm going to talk about cows.
One extreme to the next.
Would you milk a cow?
Yeah.
Maybe a goat?
Yeah.
You would milk it?
Yeah, I would. I have done that.
Like not a fake one, in Italy. A real one.
No, in Italy I've done it.
You milked the cow.
Yeah, man.
Can you do that again for the audience?
But that's on video. You might not see it. Yeah, I have. Yeah,
I don't know. I find that
long
disgusting.
time ago when I was young. It's kind of nasty, but
Would you drink the milk fresh from?
no,
from
no,
a-
that
from a
you
cow?
have to pasteurize it.
Yeah, but people don't. It's not always.
You
pasteurized.
boil it.
Yeah, whatever. It's disgusting.
You gotta boil it.
Yeah.
There's bacteria. And stuff.
Yeah.
No.
So you milked a cow?
Yeah, man.
I don't believe it.
That doesn't sound right.
I just don't. I don't set like with the way you're disgusted by certain things. I just don't see. You
I didn't
milking a
sit there
cow.
for an hour and milk this thing. But it was like a couple
you have gloves on?
squeezes. I don't remember.
Because I think that makes a difference.
I could have been like 10 years old. I don't remember.
Okay.
But yeah,
I don't see you milking a cow without gloves on.
maybe not now, but I wouldn't milk a cow now. I would just go to the fridge and get some milk.
Yeah. No, okay. No, because I grew up on a farm
Yeah.
and I wouldn't want to milk a cow.
Yeah, I know.
Or
I
a
think
goat.
yeah. They got to be restrained, right?
I just when people do it.
and they just sit there and watch you as they're doing it.
I feel
like,
there's
whoa.
something wrong with me.
Yeah.
Like honestly.
You gonna
like-
feel bad after?
Well, no. The thing is that I don't. First of all, I don't know what I'm
But it's
doing.
a natural
I don't want to
process.
hurt the animal.
You're
I
not
don't-
hurting the animal.
I don't know how natural it is.
I don't
that
think they feel it.
my human hands are tugging its.
I don't think they feel it
Okay, but
as much as you think.
I guess what I'm trying to say is that like I wouldn't know like whether I was hurting it, like if I'm like is it.
You just wouldn't do it, period.
I just wouldn't.
That's it.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, I don't know if I would do it now. I have, like I said, I've done it before in the past, but a long, long time ago.
Do you think your kids would do it?
No, never.
My kids would.
No, they wouldn't
I don't
touch
think
it.
my kids would do it.
They didn't want to go in
I think
the dirty environment.
Luke, I give it some chance.
He'd probably do it.
Luke might do
He'd
it.
probably do it. I
Yeah.
could see him.
Yeah.
He'd be like, yeah, I gotta do it.
Why not?
Yeah.
Adam would be like,
No,
that's
no, no.
disgusting.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I would leave the cows in the farm. And that's
We
it.
got one more, Paul.
That's it.
My last one. I've gone back and forth with this.
All right.
At one point, when I first heard about this, I thought, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'd do it.
Okay.
And then I was start thinking about all the different things that could go wrong.
All right.
And I'm like, maybe I won't.
Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't.
Would you dine in the dark?
I'd probably try it, but I would I need to know what I'm eating, man. Do they tell you what you're eating?
I don't know. I gotta
never
look
been,
more,
but
I gotta
there's some in
look more
Toronto.
into this.
And see what you can find.
See what I can find. No, like dining in the dark, right? Like, okay, so the concept. First of all,
Well, they-
is it
yeah.
offensive?
No.
People
Oh, for
people
blind
find
people?
everything offensive. Like,
don't think it's
why do we have to simulate dining in the dark like what blind people do? Like, is that offensive?
I don't think people thought about that.
I just did.
Let's bring it out there.
No, I'm just saying, right? Like,
Yeah.
like, okay, like it. If you think about it, right? Like, realistically, right? What's the point of dining in the dark
There's no point.
other than
Eating at night outside.
experiencing what somebody who can't see, and then we're kind of demeaning it?
It's not even about that.
But I think it's not at first.
Not
but if
even
you-
close.
I don't know, man.
It's more like a fad
sensory
thing.
thing.
A
A
sensory
sensory.
thing. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Heightened senses. Does your
Yeah,
food
because
taste
you-
better because you can't
That's
see
right.
it?
Because it could be crap.
Yeah.
Like it could be like whatever, some slop on a plate.
Yeah.
You'd be like, ooh, this is very good. Imagine they turned the lights on in the middle of something just like that. They would blind everybody.
Well, no, but it
From the
wouldn't
sudden
blind
light.
everyone because I think that the servers are blind.
You know what? I didn't think of. No, they wear the night vision goggles.
Do they? But that's not fair.
They do. No, but they're supposed to serve you. How they gonna? How they gonna do that?
Why do they get to see what's going on?
Where's the food gonna go?
Well, I don't know what they're gonna do in the dark.
Listen,
This is what I'm saying. This when my mind
strict
starts to think
protocols.
about all the different things that could go wrong.
what if the plate's dirty? Your forks
That's
are
what I'm
dirty.
saying.
Ugh.
I'm disgusted by it.
Yeah, you know what, man?
Right.
I
First,
would
see
I
what
would
mean?
try to like I would clean all the utensils before I
No, but you
use them.
can't, Paul. You're at a restaurant.
Well, use a napkin. What if the napkin's dirty?
That's what I'm saying. You don't know anything.
What if it was like an old plate that they didn't
Yeah.
wash and they put your food in
Yeah.
it?
That's
You know
I'm saying.
what? I never thought about this.
And if you're eating in the
Thanks
dark,
for bringing it
you
up.
go to the bathroom in the dark too.
Do you?
Well, I'm just saying the whole concept.
What if you're pissing on the floor or something?
I don't know. I just think, okay, there's a lot of stuff out there, okay, that people, they want to try things, whatever. They come up with these concepts, right? One of them is dine in the dark. I know, like, remember, I think I told you about this, like, right when it came out, we went to, like, the Poop Cafe.
What?
Did you go to the Poop Cafe before?
The what? No.
So, like, look, like, again, I get frustrated when people come up with these
Cafe.
ideas and they make money, right? So, somebody went and
This is
took,
gross.
took everybody's, like, old toilets that they leave at the side of the road. And they
my God.
they
Come
made
on.
a cafe where you sit on the toilet.
What?
Okay,
Where
it's called
is
the
this?
Poop Cafe. It's in Toronto. People go.
No,
there's
it's
lineups out the
not.
door to go sit on a toilet.
Do you go to the bathroom?
No, you don't go to the bathroom on the toilet. You sit on it. The whole theme is that all the treats on it, like the ice cream, whatever, they're shaped like different things of poop. The Poop Cafe.
That's disgusting.
It's obsessed. People are obsessed with it.
That's gross, man. I don't know if I
And they
would
give
do
you a
that.
pen when you go there that you press, and it's a little toilet, and it pops up, and it's like a little poop thing that pops up,
Come
like
on.
a little toy poop. Yeah, it's a
Wow.
Poop Cafe. We went to. I didn't.
You went.
Yeah, we went.
You went to
I
it?
sat on a toilet.
Come on.
Paul, I'm eating a dessert on a toilet. It's the Poop Cafe, Paul.
So just in case it, goes right
No,
through
but
you.
like it's not a functioning toilet.
Are there
it's
different color toilets?
Yeah, they had different types of things.
Are
The
they
whole
like painted
theme
and stuff?
is poop.
That's kind of gross.
Yeah, but I'm saying people.
What's
come-
this? What's their logo look like?
What do
like
you
a-
think?
That's a pretty crappy logo.
Yeah, it is. No, but I'm saying like so these people come up with all these concepts because they want to try to the cool new thing, whatever.
Yeah.
Right. And one of them is like the dining in the dark. And I think like you don't realize all the different things that can go wrong. Right.
Yeah.
We went to this weekend, and I actually enjoyed it. I think actually you would probably like this with the kids too. We went to a board game cafe.
I think you told me about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went. Josie and I went before to this one on Yonge and Eglinton where you just
Yeah.
go, and actually the one in Yonge and Eglinton was really cool because it was good. Like it was a pretty good menu. You could get anything off the bar.
Yeah.
And you basically sit there and there's like game experts that like if you choose a game that maybe you never played before, you can have someone explain it to you quickly,
that's kinda
so you don't have to
cool.
worry
Yeah,
about
yeah,
the instruction as
yeah,
much,
yeah.
whatever. You pick any game you want, whatever, and it's unlimited time.
Huh.
They charge you a fee to get in, whatever, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you can have a meal there. There's couches. You can stay with your friends, have a fun time with kids.
What kind of food is there?
At the one at Yonge
Like
and
hamburgers
Eglinton, you can pretty much get anything, like nachos. You can get
Oh,
stuff
okay.
like that.
So it's that
Yeah,
kind of food.
but the one that we went to in Newmarket, it was more like a hot dog, popcorn,
Okay.
stuff like that. It's not as whatever, but
Yeah.
it was like $6 for an adult to
Yeah,
go in,
yeah,
and
yeah.
kids are free,
Yeah.
and you could spend a few hours there
Yeah.
chilling.
So it's nothing. Yeah.
It's like staying at home, really,
It's
but you're paying.
for free. But it's the
But you have
experience,
access.
Joe.
But you have access to games, Paul.
That's right, which you have at home.
Yeah,
And
electronically.
Even, electronically.
No, but I mean, you know what I mean. So we played Monopoly.
Yeah.
No, not Monopoly. What am I saying? We played Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
to set up the board game
Who
with
is
the-
Vanna White?
No, we were just and there's a card with and you got to spin the wheel and,
Yeah,
and then we played Operation,
Oh, nice.
right? And like some of those old school
Yeah,
games,
yeah,
the kids
yeah.
had fun, kill a few hours, whatever.
Yeah.
But these are the concepts that people
Yeah,
are coming
yeah.
up with, right?
That's
And I
pretty
think
cool.
like what happened is that like someone came up with this eating in the dark thing,
Yeah.
and like I don't think there's
So you
there's
just
no point to
you
it.
could just come up with some random restaurant idea,
Yeah, like
and that's it.
yeah.
What about the P Cafe? Where there's
Puke.
urinals.
Puke Cafe.
Yeah. You stand up and eat.
Yeah. I don't know. I was
That's
just laughing
disgusting.
because you had to wait a long time to get into the Poop Cafe.
What if you have to go to the bathroom while you wait?
Well,
A lot of toilets to go
yeah,
on.
I know that's the thing. But
That's funny.
So that concludes our ideas. Like, you know, I wonder, and I think you probably wonder too, Paul, like whether our listeners and viewers would try any of the things we talked about in the episode. I think it'd be pretty cool if maybe our listeners could post a simple, like, maybe I will or maybe I won't in the comment section, letting us know. But as always, we thank you for losing yourself in our conversation. And until next time, I'm Joel.
I'm Paul.
See ya.